you actually just had on your YouTube channel quite a milestone. You passed 500,000 subscribers, so that's pretty awesome. And that must have taken a lot of effort, a lot of work. Can you kind of lead us on a little journey of how you built that?
Yeah, so it's been quite the process, man. We've been going for, like I said, about 1.5 years now. And about a year ago, I brought my younger brother on board, and he is a videographer and he does all of the editing. And I was doing it all myself before then, which was a real strain. So just before we got to 100,000 subscribers, I brought him on board, and that really helped me to sort of expedite that process and get that all happening last year or so, and basically just eliminating most to all distractions and just working 6 to 7 days a week, at least 6 days a week every week, 12, 15-hour days, that sort of thing, and just doing nothing but making content and building the channel. And the idea is to just keep on doing that until we move into a studio and we've got more equipment and means to be able to hire other people and take off a few of those hats. So yeah, man, it's just been a process of a lot of hard work and just refining our message and refining the kinds of videos we do, improving the quality, going on different podcasts, and then now to the point where we're, we've got a pretty good system going where we upload 3, 4, 5 times a week sometimes. We've got a good shorts system going, and we're growing by good, hopefully a few thousand followers a day, and that's what we're up to.
What's been like for you differing in the content? Because I know shorts is a whole different beast than the long form content, especially if you're leaning into podcasts. So I guess what would be your preference, and how do you divvy up that?
Well, the shorts comes from the long form content, so it's a little bit easier. So I'll do lots of different videos, as you see, like lots of different long form videos, and all of the videos that I do are all like debate videos. So then we'll find the best moments from the debate, and then we'll just basically, the only thing that I've got to refilm is me just saying, check this out, check out this moment. So then that makes it a little bit easier. And then my brother's got his own system down where he knows how to edit the shorts, and he does his thing in that regard. So they're both very important, man. Like if you have a good short strategy, it took us about at least 1 year or so to get like a short strategy, because before that I was posting a few shorts and everything, but none of them ever did well. But then when we figured out like a way in which we could sort of put them in the algorithms, that it got a lot more beneficial for us. And yeah, we started going hard at that.
And not only on your podcast, I've seen you on a lot of shorts and some other popular podcasts, and recently you've been on Valuetainment. You've been on the, you're going to forgive me, I don't know the name of the podcast. This one, the Whatever podcast. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, with the chick that was barking like a dog. And how do you keep a straight face when you're doing that, by the way?
I mean, it's not easy, man. But like, I think when you're watching it, it's a little bit different to when you're actually there, because when you're actually there and you've kind of like interacted with the person, and even though she was actually pretty horrible, like she was one of the worst ones that I've actually had to encounter, because there was a real narcissism about her, and she actually ended up saying some really bad things about us after the podcast and stuff. So that she was a bad one. So I don't really feel that bad for her. But normally when you're there and you've got these like young girls who are obviously so freaking confused and like don't know if they're Arthur or Martha, if I'm honest, and then you've got to sort of talk to them. I don't necessarily want to just like beat on them, because it's just too easy. It's such low-hanging fruit. So you kind of feel like sorry for them a little bit. When you watch the shorts, I guess you might think, oh, this person's so stupid or whatever. And it is stupid what they're saying. But for the most part, when you're there, you have to be pretty brutal to actually like go after them, or to laugh at them. So
yeah, no, I understand. Absolutely. It's yeah, you have a little bit of empathy. It's your Christian nature, Take a little bit have a little bit of mercy.
Yeah, you try to. I mean, it is pretty stupid though. I mean, some of the stuff they say, but they're a product of their environment, man. They're a product of the culture that we live in. They're a product of this sort of like cultural revolution that's happened over the past, 50, 60 years. And it's a slow burning thing that's eventually now culminated into these people who think that they can identify as a dog, because we've lost any semblance of order in our society. So